scoreboard to see if they make it to the playoffs. So an important game here. As we'll bring you the starting lineups. In net for the Penguins is number 30, Rylan the Cannoli Calabrese. On defense, number 10, Rowan Bros and 88, Danny Foster. Up front for the Penguins, your wings were Lucas Jones and Ryan Schweitzer with Braden Pearsall at center. Shot from Carlson in the slot. There is the first scoring chance on for the Penguins. I'm joined in the oven as always by none other than the Commodore George Pearsall. A little late start here, George. Well, not a late start for us, but a quick flip over to the broadcast as we're trying to deal with the never-ending internet issues here.
Yeah, the rink here appears to be a giant concrete block, which is not doing us any favors. But I'll tell you what is, the Penguins here heading to the power play. Looks like Carlson got, someone got the stick up into his hands, and the Penguins now on the power play.
We're going to try to switch back and forth between a couple Wi-Fis here and see what drop rate we get. Right now we're dropping about 60% of our frames, which is not good. We'll continue to bring you play-by-play throughout. Even if the picture does not come through, the play-by-play will. We apologize, and I will try to upload the video later if we don't see a good result. As Bolus at the side of the cage.
Love that pass by Carlson, finding Bolus on the seam.
And because of that, I haven't been working any of the clock, so like I said, we'll get things kind of straightened away here.
Now, back up to the point, Chappie. Over to Flume, back to this early power play.
Good possession for the Penguins here as Flume takes over along the wall. Now Bolus firing one in front on the backhand, creates some danger in front of the Roco net as the power plays down to 15 seconds. It's been in this end the entire time, and a drive by Flume, blocked, knocked down by, I think, the glove hand of Stefaniak. Here's Carlson back with it. The Cannoli letting the Penguins defense know there'll be a guy coming out of the box.
Smart.
As a bouncing puck, it's out of the zone. The Roco penalty box door wide open here. I hate that. Referee notices it, gets over to shut it. As Roco will send it all the way down the ice. No icing. Why did that guy wave off icing?
I don't know. We saw some odd ones yesterday, just like that.
The Penguins now trying to break things out. Roco trying to keep it in. Smallwood battles along the board. Track will come away with it. Behind the net for Pelly, a stop and start maneuver.
Oh boy. And
a cut right in front of the net. Confident move there. Will go off the stick of Halliday with the pass. Pelly right back on it in front of his own bench. Cross ice speed will come off the wall to goal net.
You see that cutback by Pelly behind the net? He was full speed cutting out to the right side of the net, slapped on the brakes. Oh my goodness, what a play.
10:20 to go. Here's period one. Rochester will dump it into the Penguin end. Back behind the net is Track to reverse for Pelly. Off the stick of a Roco forechecker, they'll regroup. In comes Rochester with a shot that sails up and over the head of the Cannoli. Along the boards is Brenneman battle. We saw that a ton yesterday. Brenneman getting in the kitchen, getting in the heads at times of both opponents yesterday.
Yep. Yeah, nothing new for him. He always seems to play that style, Jeremy. Brenneman does that, gets the other team off their game. That relentless style.
As Rochester, the Penguins will clear the zone. Rochester with a little bit of possession time there. Getting reported we might not have sound. I think we do have sound. Can you hear us?
I can't. I heard the same thing.
Let me work on the sound now. Let me work on that here, folks. I think those are somewhat easy fixes. Oh, no, I know what it is. We're a hot mess here in the city oven with no internet, folks. The internet issues causing us there we go. Sound should be good now. So you'll at least get the sound out, if not the picture. we get the choppy car sick, as I like to call it, picture. As Rochester gets it into the Penguins' end, it'll be the Brodozer in the corner. Uses the body to gain possession. Finds his partner, Foster, who gets it right up the boards to Jones. Jones knocked down at the line. Foster will follow on, getting it all the way out to center. Jones gets up gingerly on a leg. Hopefully he's okay. As Bros battles along the wall. Here's Carlson coming away with the puck. Carlson will go off the boards for Bolus. Look at the one touch. As Carlson darts into the offensive zone, he'll leave it for the twisting Bolus' shot that's down low and wide of the Roco cage as we get a body contact behind the net. I'm not sure this is going to be on.
That's going to be on Bolus, and it's a shame because I think he was just going in with some momentum, crashed into the Roco defender, and the Penguins are going to be shorthanded. Two nice plays by Bolus on that shift. One, the one touch between his legs to spring Carlson on the breakout, and then he didn't just lollygag up the ice. He shot up the ice, collected that puck, pass back from Carlson. Really strong start here from Bolus, although he is going to sit in the sin bin here for 90 seconds.
So power play for Roco. 0-0 game here from Detroit. The last game of round robin play. Corey's shot down low, and there's the rebound that comes free to a stick, and Rochester's on the board first. I believe that's Myers at the side of the cage. The shot from Corey came from the side here, went off a couple players in front, and found an open Roco player.
Yeah, that was definitely through a screen. You know, when Corey gets it, we know what he was going to do. He likes to get that puck on net, and just kind of shot right out to Myers, who was able to bury the rebound and give Roco an early 1-0 lead.
So we want to make sure there's no letdown here. The Penguins coming off a big win against Dallas, an emotional victory. We saw the players really amped up after that win. And early on in this one, it's been a good back and forth. The Penguins with a great power play, couldn't get anything by. And now Rochester on their first man advantage, able to get the first marker of the game. So as we'll expect the Penguins to do what they do, and that's continue the pressure, the forecheck, the gap on defense, and to play their game. But definitely going to be playing from behind here to start.
Yep.
As Caruso keeps it deep. They bang into some players behind the net. The puck will pop free. Whacked up the wall, but kept by Caruso. Shot will come in, and we get a whistle.
They're going to get Brenneman for interference. It looked like the two players were going at it mutually, but the Stripes are going to call Brenneman for interference. Roco here 1-for-1 on the power play against the Penguins. So they're going to try to cash in once again.
So the Penguins will have their hands full a second time here on the PK as Brenneman heads off about halfway through period number 1 here. Unfortunately, our drop rate hasn't gotten any better, but I think our sound did. Someone else let us know on the chat. It looks like both centers waved out. So Pearsall and Corey waved out. Jones to the dot to take the draw. It's worked up high. Shot from the point, deflects, and it'll come off of a high stick. Great call there by the official. It'll come the whole way back to the Rochester end.
That is a nice play by the ref. Wow. I didn't see it.
Yeah, the puck came off a high stick up high and almost popped right to Corey's stick. It rolled just wide of the cannoli as he was sprawling in the net.
He was sprawling.
So now Rochester will be in their own end to start this power play. Banking it up into the Penguin zone. Bagley and Pearsall tied up. Corey will follow on to support. Corey coming away with it, finding the point man, and that's out.
That puck is out for sure.
So an offside play. Kenny at the blue line, and the faceoff will come to neutral ice outside of the Penguin line. It looks like it'll be Jones, Pearsall, Pelly, and Trek still on the ice for the Penguin PK. D-to-D by Roco in the neutral zone. Gets shot off of a glove, I believe, or maybe off the official. I couldn't tell.
It was off the ref. I'm sure did not appreciate that.
And the rolling puck put back in the Penguins' end. Rochester unable to get this power play set up just yet. We're halfway through as Jones pokes it by. Skate the stick. It's a 2-on-1 for the Penguins. It's Jones and Pearsall. Pearsall carries wide, feeds it back to Jones for the one-timer that's gobbled up by Stefaniak in goal. A short-handed opportunity there.
Yeah, you like to see that short-handed chance. Roco burying a power play goal on their first opportunity. And nice to see the Penguins get a shot here against Roco.
Carlson set to take the draw in the Penguins' offensive zone here. He and Schweitzer up front with Burrows and Foster, the defense pair. Picked off and dumped back in by Carlson.
It's worth mentioning, Jeremy, a new coaching staff for Roco this year. And one of the changes that I've seen here, 90-second power play. I think last year you would have seen Justin Corey serve the entire duration of that power play. Now we're seeing a new unit, so it could be a difference in coaching philosophy.
A rolling puck picked up by Rochester, banked off the boards. Burrows will get there for the Penguins. Excellent penalty kill for Pittsburgh. As Penguins Foster tries to clear, that'll be knocked off the boards. He tried to go high up off the glass. Now there's a battle along the wall. It's Foster and Bolus. Good support as we get a whistle.
Some penalties here in the early going. Seems like the Penguins may be having a hard time just establishing their game, as we've spent a good chunk of time in the first period so far in the box.
Penalties have certainly had a factor. The Penguins had that early power play, though. Looked good, just didn't capitalize.
Yep.
So we'll see if, and again, I mentioned potentially some mental, emotional letdown coming off that big W. We see it a lot in sports. You know, maybe you feel a little better after a big win, but maybe a little less focused. As Caruso, we've mentioned his name quite a few times in this one, I feel like, for the Penguins. In that offensive zone, keeping the puck in there. He's able to get a shot down low that gets in on Stefaniak. He's able to get that big mid on top of it. But Caruso at that blue line just doing an excellent job of keeping that puck in the zone here in the first period.
Absolutely. The righty serving as the right point, able to keep that puck in. Strong on his stick, always.
As we battle in the corner, crashing and falling over the pile, I think was Bredman as a shot comes in. Stefaniak there to snag that one as well. So the lines potentially, oh no, that wasn't Schweitzer dart in the middle, that was Golnack. I saw the three. I missed the hair.
Yep.
The locks. Face off for the Penguins in the offensive zone as they try to get the equalizer here. Brenneman knocked down in the corner. Following on Golnack. Halliday in that F3 roll pressures the breakout. And here's Caruso again. This time getting control at the Penguins line. He'll go all the way across the ice for Brenneman. Brenneman driving up the right side. Knocked down as he gets through the neutral zone. Penguins there in support. It'll be Halliday twisting it into the Roco end. And we get a whistle and another penalty here. Looks like this time on Rochester.
Yeah, I think they're going to call interference.
Hooking.
Yeah, hook. This time it's going to be, the infraction was committed against Brenneman. Brenneman serving a penalty earlier. Now he draws a penalty. And the Penguins with an opportunity to get right back in this game on the power play. 3:44 to go in the first.
Roko's Brooks heads to the sin bin for 90 seconds. As the Penguins set up the man advantage, it's Pelly around a defender. He creates so many opportunities when he can make that move around that defender, get into that middle area. Now you've got almost a 5-on-3.
Yep, he has a dynamic first step. He's able to pivot and really explode into that opening.
It'll be Pearsall at the dot. Jones will battle along the boards. Schweitzer there in support. Jones will come away with it. Up for Pelly. Back to Jones. all the way across for Pearsall. Came off of a stick, but he'll gather. Carries behind the net. Looking for Jones. Jones and Pearsall play catch along the wall. A centering feed for Pelly that's fanned on the one-timer, but the Penguins stay right on it. It's Schweitzer digging it out.
Schweitzer in track. Nice play to keep that puck in the zone.
A drive from Jones sails over the cage. A heavy wrist shot there, halfway through the man advantage. Pearsall along the wall, back for Pelly. Pelly draws a defender, finds Pearsall. Pearsall fires at the net. I think he missed wide. Not sure if that came off of something in front. We're at a tough angle here. Pelly for Jones with a shot. Stefaniak out on top of the crease to gobble that one up.
Good pressure so far here for the Penguins on the power play. Now you'll see the Carlson unit, Carlson, Flume, and Bolus. Bolus having a standout game so far here in the first. I've just seen him kind of jump off the ice at us, Jeremy.
I think some of Dom's teammates joining us. Dom's old teammates with the Preds chiming in on the chat as well. Wishing him luck in this one. He's having an outstanding game so far, that's for sure. As Roco gains the Penguins end, and an arm up in the air will indicate another infraction. The fifth power play of the first period to come here. This one on the Penguins again.
The Brodozer. They're going to call a trip. Okay.
That trip will end him a trip. Will earn him a trip to the sin bin there.
Nice.
And the Penguins will be shorthanded with 2:29 to go. 1 for 2 on the PK are the Penguins.
Yeah, this is sort of a reversal of what we saw yesterday, where the refs let almost everything go. Boy, nice play by Foster. Did you see him? He didn't just get up the ice and dump it or get rid of it. Made a nice pass up to, it was Carlson. Good
I
play.
guess we were 4-on-4 there for a bit. Now it's a Roco power play as the Penguins control. But you're right, that was a smooth feed right up to Carlson. Created it all the way through the neutral zone, created pressure on Rochester, and that's why with a minute to go on this penalty, we're in their end.
Jeremy, it's those little plays like that Danny makes that can so often go unnoticed. But, the Penguins still, right? Great possession time. Yeah.
Good gap there by Foster. Able to disrupt a break-in. Now Chappie will battle in behind, flipping it up in the air. Two kids play twister in the corner as Corey comes off the wall. He's got that quick step into the middle. Great stick there by the Penguins.
By Foster again.
Myers, the Rochester goal scorer, will dump it in. Zollinger in after it. Now Frazier along the wall. Fired back behind for Corey. Back for Meyer. Rolling puck in front. Just missed Zollinger's stick, and it'll be Golnack clearing through center. Able to gain center red and dump it in. And he'll chase it himself. Golnack on the forecheck as the Penguins have killed this power play. 5-on-5 as Myers gains his own. Back pressure from Flume. Able to disrupt things. Bagley along the wall, but it's taken away by Caruso. Caruso with it. Good indirect feed to Golnack for a one-touch to Brenneman. Brenneman has it swiped away here. I think that's Brooks. And what could have been an offside play won't be. Rimmed around by Pelly to the stick of Golnack. Ooh. Good step up there by Bridge. And Rochester puts it back to the Penguin line. Player ran into Pelly there, and that didn't go well.
Yeah, there's been several of those kind of step-up plays there that this team has made.
Schweitzer fresh on the ice. Poked at by Halliday. He'll chop it by a stick. Penguins drive in. Time winding down here in the period as Halliday fires one that'll go wide of the net. Off of a stick, I believe. And that'll end the first frame with the Penguins trailing in this one 1-0.
Yeah, the first time the Penguins have trailed so far this weekend. And this Roco team, Jeremy, I think they're ranked like 26th, 28th, and that just goes to show you can't trust the rankings.
Not at all.
This team, we know from over the years, is deadly. They bury those chances. They lock it in defensively. And they have their work cut out for them, the Penguins do, if they're going to get back into this one.
The feet doesn't look that bad. It will probably cause car sickness to those with motion sickness issues. I'm looking at the replay feed here. It's definitely choppy. We are at like a 60%, 65% loss rate. So, but I think the volume's been fixed. I think the clock's been fixed. So, City TV, a little, got to get our act together as well. So,
well, Jeremy, I think the real treat for the fans watching at home is in place of the crystal clear video, they're going to be listening to your crystal clear voice as you describe the play on the ice.
Yeah. What a treat for my wife, who hears it all the time anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure she's thrilled about that.
It's like, would someone else please take over? So the Penguins trailing 1-0, a couple opportunities. Really, George, the definition of that was that period was defined by the man advantage, right? 5 power plays between the two.
Yeah, no, I think you're seeing a different game called here today with the ref's arm going up left and right. So, and quite frankly, these games all tend to be running behind. I'm surprised. You think the refs are trying to get these games, get these games over with?
I find it hard to believe that they're using their left and right. I think referees tend to be one-handed.
Okay.
When they make calls. So, come on, that was funny.
That was okay.
Terrible dad joke number 1 of the day. We should get a tally of those on the chat. How many awful dad jokes can I make today?
I'll take the over, whatever you do.
Schweitzer twisted into the offensive zone. Jones along the wall in support. Pelly will keep it at the line. Rack down for Jones. Jones has it knocked away by Bagley, and the Penguins will put it in on an offside play. We did see the migration. We also saw the Victory Honda team jumping up in the camera. I love it. Getting into City TV action.
They like it.
I think they play later today, or it might have already played. They have a big one. I want to say they play Carshield today. I could be wrong on that. As the face-off in the Penguins ends, driven off of a defender to the corner. Chappie over to get it, up the wall. Nice play along that wall by Bolus to get it at center for Carlson. Carlson tried to pass it to the middle, will carry it instead. Here comes Carlson, darting in, leaving it for Flume. Flume trying to get it to Bolus, it'll be taken away. Penguins will back on the pressure at center. Zollinger will turn it back into his own end. Roco breaks up the right-hand side. Past the defense of Chappie. He'll pick it up in the corner, though. Chappie in to get it. Tries to break out to the far side. That's disrupted by Rochester. The Penguins will try chopping it back to the corner.
Another great play by Caruso there down low. Did you see that?
Able to get control and work it up that wall as the Penguins try to get out of their own end. Banked off the boards. Here is Flume. Flume heavy off the boards, able to clear it out the center. Rochester right back into the Penguins' kitchen, though. Caruso behind his own net. Off the wall for Flume. Has it go between the legs. And right back comes Rochester. Off the cannoli. Rebound. Picked up by Roco. Taken to the corner where they switch.
Rochester able to get a fresh unit on the ice here.
Doak out in front. Tried to get it towards the net. It's blocked. Carlson will have it go off the stick of Bolus. Bennett for Rochester up the wall. Doak will pressure. Back come the Penguins. It's Bolus. Here's Carlson.
2-on-1.
Carlson with Golnak. Slides it across. Tries to. Great defensive play. Gets to his own play. And the shot comes off of Stefaniak. Nice work there. Bennett for Rochester off of a stick. Now Frazier with it in his own end. Penguins on the forecheck. It's Brenneman. Heavy off the boards as Doak pressures Foster. Foster will work it around to Golnak. Golnak in front. Brenneman cutting to the middle. Knocked out on the play. Arm goes aloft. A right arm and a body check call.
That's the second power play that Brenneman has drawn here so far in the game. He's taken a penalty, drawn 2. That's +1 for Brenneman. And, boy, that quick power move to the inside there. I think if he's not taken down, Jeremy, I like his chances in front.
I couldn't agree more. I was just going to say that. That's one where he draws the power play. but a power play that was necessary because I think if he gets open in that high slot, it's going to be a heck of a scoring chance.
Yeah. Let's watch Foster on this power play. He does such a nice job at the point. Now he might be the net front guy here, by the way.
He might,
and he's going to be.
Yep,
okay,
it'll be Burrows at the point. Now Golnak. Golnak down low for Foster. Foster and Golnak play catch. Up to Burrows at the point. His heavy shot off Stefaniak to the corner. It'll be Golnak the first one to it.
Great shot by Burrows.
Burrows again at the point. This time looks cross ice. It'll be Brenneman. Brenneman all the way across. He was trying to get it to Golnak. It'll be tapped out the center. Good stick there by Roco's forward 29. I don't know the name. Here's Golnak gaining the zone with some time. Penguins set things up. Good possession here for the Penguins. Golnak now. Good stick by Bagley to disrupt some things. Here's Halliday along the wall. Down low for Foster. Looking for that give and go. Brenneman in front. Now Golnak. Golnak. Down low for Foster. That was a tricky little pass there. Goes off his stick, but Golnak right back to it. Now Foster. Now Golnak. All the way to the point for Burrows. Now Golnak. Golnak looking. He'll wind and drive one. Blocker side. Good blocker. Nice save there as he directed it behind the net. Now Golnak. In front for a deflection. He was shooting for that stick.
With Foster, just like 10 puck touches so far in this power play. Just very active.
He's back with it. He and Golnak along the wall. Across for Halliday. That's the one they were hoping for, and he drives it just wide. You've seen him setting that one up as the penalty expires here. Penguins getting a change, but Roco with a fresh body right on the ice, and they will ice the puck. Penguins may be getting lucky there.
Boy, 90 seconds of pure possession in the Roco zone. Penguins building momentum. Let's see if they can keep that momentum now on this shift. Love to see that pressure. Bros up top. You had Golnak and Foster working it down low. Great.
And they were able to get that pass across to Halliday for the shot. You saw him working for that really most of the power play, trying to get into that high area and trying to open up that cross-ice pass. They got it there at the end. And they were able to also force an icing, so the Penguins back on it with offensive possession as here weaves Pelly into the zone. Around one, then two. And Cameron Pelly makes no doubt about it. What a play.
Boy, Pelly there, just electric. Brings that puck, makes a move, makes a guy miss in the neutral zone, comes in nice through the D, and he went to the far side there. He went to the left post, blocker side, and the game now tied at 1.
So you saw it there. They got that momentum from the power play.
That's
you were
right.
calling for it, George. Can they build on it? Can they build on it? 90 seconds of possession time. The next play, Cameron Pelly makes a phenomenal individual effort around a pair of Rochester players right down Main Street, and he finds the 5-hole of Stefaniak and the back of the net. Looks like an intentional icing call or offsides called here.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but we're right back at it.
So the faceoff will now be in the Roco end. Looks like we got a Jimmy Halliday fan on the chat as well.
One of millions, yeah.
As Carlson sets up the power play, or sets up the faceoff. A centering feed by Bolus. Bounces off a couple sticks in front, and back comes Rochester under immediate pressure from Flume. Good stick there to disrupt the breakout. Penguins tie things up at their own line and get it back out to center. Ripping through is Flume.
Strong play by Flume there.
Cuts to the middle. He'll drive one at the net. Ends up going over the cage off of something in front. As Rochester tries to counterattack, it will be no icing. They say no icing here. As Rochester will get to it, is Doak in the corner. Taken away by Carlson, up for Bolus. Bolus will get it out the center, but Bennett there to control for Rochester. Bridge able to dump it in. Doak tracking it to the corner. We've seen this Doak number 4. Looking quick.
Yeah, he's been a factor.
Impacting the play quite a bit. It's banked up off the wall, ramping off of Flume. Can he break free? D'Angelo Flume in with a power with a breakaway as he goes to the backhand and he's shut down. He and Carlson. Carlson was trying to get free as well as the Penguins control now down low. Sneaky little short side shot kept out. A clearing attempt is blocked. Flume down on the ice behind the net.
Looks like he tried to cut the corner there behind the net and just caught the edge of the net. Goes down hard, and they're going to reset. Just telling you what I see. I see Brenneman on the bench, but he seems to be standing behind the players. You see Pearsall now out with Golnack and Halliday. Hopefully he's okay, Jeremy.
Yeah, he did take that heavy hit in front there when he cut to the middle. Drew the power play that ultimately, shortly thereafter, resulted in the Penguin goal.
Yeah, we want to be careful. I know he went down hard a couple times yesterday, most notably when we had to stop the game for several minutes.
Golnack will jump up on the forecheck. Zollinger off the boards. Pearsall able to get control, go back to the corner. And we certainly don't want to speculate, but Golnack decked from behind and controls the puck. Penguins will have a man advantage here. Rose, now Golnack. Up for Halliday. Halliday.
All 6 players on the ice now.
Rose to the corner. Pearsall. Oh, they're going to call that possession. That's not, I would not have called that possession, but they will. And they have the whistles. So their opinion matters more than mine. And the Penguins will get that power play. This one, a body check, they'll call.
Not sure what young number 12 was looking at there, Jeremy. Penguins setting up in the zone, and the Roco player gets a stick on it. But now they're going to head to the power play here. 5-on-4.
Well, you know, Dad, they do give the other team sticks. And sometimes those sticks get in the way.
Yep, that's true.
Here's Pelly with it at the point. The Penguin goal scorer has it taken away, and it's a shorthanded chance here. Pelly tracking from behind. As a wind and fire, and he shows him the glove hand and takes it away. The cannoli flashes leather.
Holy moly. They call the point breakaway city, and the Roco player saw that, pounced on the opportunity. Pelly, obviously a very fast player, but obviously standing there flat foot. And the cannoli just flashes that glove save, huh?
Holy cannoli.
Yep.
Penguins still with the man advantage after that Roco's excellent scoring chance. Frazier will put one on Calabrese. He'll glove it and leave it for Track. Track up the boards, off Golnack's stick, right to the Roco player who dumps it back in. And they had a player still in the zone, so that'll be an offside play.
A couple sloppy plays there, trying to get the puck out of their zone. That just goes to show you possession, face-offs. We lose one puck battle, and the rest of the shift is in the defensive zone there on the power play. So we'll see if the Carlson unit, Carlson now out with Jones and Schweitzer, with Caruso and Chappie on the back end.
Watch Caruso having a game here so far. See what he can do on the power plays. He gets it up off the stick of Carlson. It'll be Schweitzer along the wall. Back down low for Carlson. He protects along the boards. In front, Schweitzer spins a backhander in front. Caruso waves at it. Couldn't quite get it towards the net, but he'll get control right back to Chappell. Chappell with a drive that's deflected. Good stick on puck deflection there by, I want to say, Banas, B-A-N-A-S. As a shot from Carlson finds the mitt.
Well, we had a perfect angle on that shot. Carlson looking upper right, and LD, Dave Stefaniak, makes the glove save through traffic.
The 90s reunited in a mixtape. I mean, on the ice as Carlson, Flume, and Bolus jump on for the power play. Chappie over to Carlson. A one-touch back to Chappell. Down low for a deflection off of Bolus. What a read by Chappie right there.
That's right.
Now Flume twists with it. Look at Caruso. Battle in front. Draw the attention of the defender. And yes, you had to call that one. A hooking call will be the infraction, but without a doubt, as Flume came off the wall. And if you watch Caruso in front of the net, he just took all of the attention away.
Well, I'm looking at the bench right now, Roco bench. The Roco coach talking to the ref, expressing some displeasure, I would say, right?
I can't tell what number that is. Can you see? We don't know.
I can't see.
All right. I'm just going to set it at 1 minute 30 and no number. 5-on-3 now for what'll be 9 seconds for the Penguins. Pelly and Chappie will be the point men. The 90s up front. The 90s on 9. With 9 seconds of 2-man advantage before they continue on the power play. Roco able to clear. Chappie will get control. Traditional 5-on-4 here as Bolus gains the zone. Looks in the middle. Ends up in the feet of Carlson. Pelly will control, and we'll get an arm raised on a trip.
Yeah, you could feel it coming. You knew the next one was going to go against the Penguins.
And this one will. I think it's going to be Flume.
Flume on one shift. He draws a penalty and takes a penalty. So active shift there for 97 on the Penguins. Now you see Brenneman back on the ice. Good sign.
Now the face-off here for the 4-on-4 will go all the way back to the Penguin end. They have the last penalty. So minute 9 of 4-on-4 action. Lots of space out here. Looks like it'll be Jones. And is that Brenneman? With Chappell and Caruso. Caruso finding Jones. Jones in front, just behind Brenneman. Will get it deep. They work in the Roco zone. Roco reversing to the other side. Jones pressures as Caruso knocks it down at center. It'll be taken away by Rochester's Corey.
Oh boy, okay. We're gonna let that go.
Here comes Jones up the near side. Across for Brenneman. That play read well and broken up. Roco with it now. In their own end, I think this is Frazier. Uses the body well to protect on the Brenneman forecheck and drives the whole way in. Frazier and Corey gain the zone. Shot off the stick of Chappie. Good stick on puck there. Caruso with it. He sends it all the way to space. Chappie skating into it with speed. He's got Jones on a 2-on-1. Chappie will wind and fire. It just goes over the crossbar. Fresh on the ice is Pearsall, who drives the middle. Gets his own rebound, then stick on puck deflected.
Penguins short-handed now for 20 seconds. Headed to the PK.
Fresh out of the box is Bagley. Bagley to the outside. Knocked away there by Burrows. Up for Schweitzer. Come out the center where Roco's under the immediate pressure of Pearsall, who gets control, dumps it in as the penalty will expire. Schweitzer in after it. Takes it away. Good play there by Schweitzer to play takeaway. Pearsall will peel off the wall. In front, carries around behind. He pulls up and finds Schweitzer along the wall. Penguins looking to set up that cycle. It'll be Pearsall behind the net. He thought he had Jones. It'll come off of a stick. Now Foster. Foster with a shot that's blockered away. Jones in the corner. Penguins relentless here right now. Foster.
Yeah, shift after a power play. Good to keep that, or I guess after a penalty kill.
Technically a penalty kill,
yeah.
20 seconds worth. As Schweitzer tries to center it for Brenneman. It's tossed to the opposite corner, and out will come Roco high off the glass.
2 of the 3 Penguin forwards able to change on that shift. You see Lucas Jones on the ice still, but a nice job getting fresh bodies on the ice there, Jeremy, as the Penguins maintaining that extended zone time.
Here is Jones driving in. He'll protect with the body. A give and go with Brenneman. Gets it deep. Golnack up on the forecheck as it's tossed all the way around. Gervisi pressures Pelly.
Is that what it is, Gervais?
I'm going with it.
Gervais?
Gervais, maybe? You
I don't know.
might be right.
I don't know.
Probably Gervais. I don't know. We'll pick like 7 of them and use them all.
We should ask my wife. She's always right, so whatever she says it is would be the right answer.
Nickname Google. As Frazier leads what looks like a 5-on-2 here. Perfectly defended by Pelly. With a little poke, he was getting twiggy with it.
Oh, here we go.
As Halliday finds Carlson, who hits higher, and his Big Ben strikes one.
Beautiful feed there by Pelly. Just controlling the game here, Jeremy, from the back end. Just outstanding play.
I think it was Halliday who sent it in. Pelly found Halliday, and Halliday, I think, made the pass. The little, one-toucher to Carlson there. What a play.
That was sweet. That was Halliday, you're right.
Pelly back on it, though, for Carlson. All the way across for Flume. He dusted off one too many times there. But he'll stay. I love how he just stays with it, though. Got a stick on it. Just stays with it, uses it, finds Bolus. Now a drive from Chappie. In front is a centering feed by Bolus, and he right back on the puck. Now Carlson, look at that. Look at how they're putting 4 guys in that box.
Well, they are.
They are packing the middle of the ice, blocking shots and counterattacking here.
And guess what? Late in the second, it's 1-1, right? It's working.
Yeah.
Oh, what a pass by Chappie.
He'll find Carlson. Can Carlson dart free? He has it disrupted a bit. He'll play it up top, back to Chappie. Chappie driving down Main Street, and he hits iron. Just glancing the outside. He just driving in, but we again had a perfect lane there. As Caruso will fire one at the net. That's deflected. Oh my God, by Bolus. And Tom Caruso making that play. Bolus with the deflection. He shot right for that stick.
Jeremy, Tyler Bolus just playing so well all weekend. That's 3 goals now in 3 games. He deflects that puck between his legs and then between the legs of the goaltender Stefaniak. What a tip. What a play by Caruso at the point. Just spectacular effort there. Late in the second for the Penguins to take a 2-1 lead.
51 seconds left as the Penguins take their first lead of the game. Rose play it in front of the Penguin bench. Rochester counterattacks as Begley up into the Penguin end. He'll dump it behind Calabrese. Penguins in the corner as they battle. Good support. It's Burrows being shoved at.
That's
get a whistle.
The second time today they've blown the whistle just because they've kind of frozen the puck along the boards. We don't typically see that too much.
No, you don't see the whistle a lot. You also don't see that could, not in that case. It's clearly just, players battling and the puck got frozen. You see at times on penalty kills, you'll see kids take the puck to the corner to pin it against the wall. Now, once next year starts, that's a proposition you don't want to do because they can hit you.
Yeah.
So right now you can kind of get away with that. Next year, you're going to set yourself up to for a couple bruises. So here comes the Penguins right back. End of the period as Jones drives it. And that'll end the second with a glove save by Stefaniak and a 2-1 Penguins lead here.
Smart play by Jones there, Jeremy, knowing the time on the clock. Goes in and rips a shot from just inside the blue line. And it was a nice shot, about a foot off the ice, and Stefaniak had to be sharp to make that save.
So a second period saw the Penguins come back. They were trailing by 1. Able to come back and take a 2-1 lead. Really coming again off special teams has been really the name of this game. We've seen a 5-on-3 power play. We've seen numerous penalty calls. We saw the Penguins score shortly after a man advantage. We saw Roco score on a man advantage.
Yep. And that really has disrupted the overall flow. A lot of times these games, you saw it against Dallas yesterday, just kind of a track meet back and forth. These teams kind of settle into that style. But with all of these penalties and penalty kills and whatnot, you're seeing it be a little bit choppy, more so than usual.
These two teams have played each other quite a bit. They're aware of each other's tendencies. I definitely think it's interesting. You see that kind of packing the house there that we've commented on quite a few times. Really trying to make the Penguins work through multiple bodies each and every time. So we're going to switch sides here. We're going to put 14 minutes on the clock, and we're going to finish this one on a 200-by-85 sheet of frozen water as Pelly intercepts a breakout pass. He's in by himself, and the puck is in the back of the net. Cameron Pelly able to pick it off, driving right down the center of the ice on a breakaway, and crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery fudge nuggets. The Penguins are up by 2.
Penguins with 3 goals now on the board. Cameron Pelly with 2 of them. Just a spectacular effort. Picking that play off. I think he just jumped. He timed it just right. And, boy, went in right down Broadway. And I think it was 5-hole. I think that's where he went with it.
Second 5-hole goal for Pelly there. Stefaniak twisted around to try to catch it on the other side. But it got over the line. The referee in good position there to see it, making the definitive call.
Hard to see from our angle, but the bench, the Roco bench, said nothing. So ref in good position to make that goal call.
And maybe do you think that was possibly something that they picked up, either Cameron Pelly or even one of the coaches perhaps, noticing like a particular pass after,
another one
in the center ice areas. Now I think it's Brenneman at the side of the net.
It was Halliday. Halliday gets it, reverses course behind the net. Stefaniak looking at the other post. Halliday just wraps it around and jams it in. Now 4-1 Penguins here. Just a scoring outburst. One late in the second, now 2 quick ones here in the first minute of the third period.
So with 51 seconds left in the second, they scored. And we are 37 seconds into the third period. And it went from a 1-1 game to a 4-1 game.
Yep, that's what this Penguins team can do. When they turn it on, they can score in bunches, and they can do it quickly.
Like a bundle of bananas. As Flume drives in. I don't know why I said that, but I like it. I'm going to stick with it. Kind of banana-esque colors here.
Do bananas come in bundles? Are they in bunches?
Bunches, bundles.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I would still call, I mean, what's the difference between a bunch and a bundle is the real question.
Yeah. I don't know.
As a drive by Caruso having a day. Flume, a behind-the-back feed to the point. Caruso back with it, all the way across to Flume for a one-timer that's kept out.
Nice vision there by Caruso. He gets that puck in through the seam. He finds Flume, who rips one on net. Do you ever notice, Jeremy, there's just certain games where, there's certain names that just kind of jump out. You keep saying them over and over. I feel that way about Caruso today.
I agree. Having, just seeing those seams, having a great vision. He had the shot pass to Bolus that was deflected. I mean, and a perfect deflection by Bolus, you mentioned, between the legs. Just phenomenal play by both players. We've seen Caruso early in this one keep the puck in the zone a number of times. He's having just a fantastic day and doing what he does there, winning puck battles along the wall. And on the power play in front of the net as well, we've noticed him. So you're right, Caruso, I think, having a great game so far. Jones will drive it in wide. Shoots one on the backhand just wide of the cage. And back come Roco. It's Corey in front of the Penguin bench for a slap shot that stick on puck deflected by Foster. Banked off the boards all the way back to the Rochester end. It's icing if it's far enough. And it is.
Yeah. Not the best shift there, right? We're trying to build some momentum here as the Penguins get 2 quick ones, and now Roco looking to tilt the ice back towards the cannoli. We'll see how they respond here with the Brenneman line.
It was a good stick on puck deflection by Foster on the Roco rush earlier, as the Penguins will control the defensive zone faceoff. As look at this zone exit. Halliday to Brenneman to Golnack back to Brenneman for a scoring chance down low. Now Foster from the point as Golnack chops in front trying for a deflection. We'll go back to the corner. Here's Halliday, recent goal scorer. As Rochester unable to clear the zone, Golnack teaming up with Bros to keep it in. Now Halliday to the corner. Tries to leave it for Brenneman. It'll be rimmed up the wall. Bros there to keep at the point. Bros back down low. Golnack to the outside.
Oh, my goodness.
There's Brenneman as the pickle stabber out for Halliday. Arms raised for a Penguin. They will point to the faceoff circle, however.
Well, a couple nice one-touch passes there, down low. Great momentum shift there, Jeremy, to get the puck tilted back towards Stefaniak. And now we're going to see another faceoff in the Roco zone.
11:08 to play here in period number 3. Face-off controlled by Rochester to the corner. It's banked off the boards. Pelly defending the Rochester breakout. It'll be rimmed all the way around by Myers. Pelly to the corner to get it. He'll chop it off the wall. Being plucked or tapped forward there by Bolus for Carlson. Carlson able to get it all the way deep where Flume will pressure. Flume and Carlson battle in behind. A rolling puck will come up the wall to Myers. Myers has the Rochester goal as Zollinger jumps on the puck for Roco. Roco.
Oh, nice play by Zollinger.
Able to twist and turn in the corner there. Frazier now from the point to the opposite corner. He'll find Corey. Fakes one way, twists off. He was looking for Myers back door.
Sure was. We know those two can connect there.
Here comes Flume. 1-on-3 as he weaves through everyone.
Wow.
Couldn't quite get the backhand off. Back to the point for Caruso. It'll be an offside play.
Oh, good thing. Good thing.
Smallwood was headed back the other way.
Yeah, we're going to get a face-off in the neutral zone now. With 10:04 left to go, you see the Penguins kind of putting a bit of a stranglehold on this game early in the third. Obviously, you're looking for some pushback if you're a Roco fan, but it's been mostly the Penguins here so far.
I got a prediction for us, George. I took a little bit of time this morning to take a look at the standings and the possible matchups.
Okay.
I think if the Penguins can hold on here, I think we're going to see the Stars again. That's my relatively uneducated, but just the way I see things working out prediction.
Uneducated, I don't know about that, but
I just looked at it. They got the 2 points. They can get to 4. That should be the number that gets you in that 6, 7, 8 slot.
I can tell you right now, the Stars want this team.
Yes.
That's the matchup the Stars want.
So it looked to me like it was either Caesar's Mission, Stars, Boston, or LA for the Penguins in the next game. So whoever it is going to be a heck of a challenge. As Jones's puck's deflected to the outside. Here's Pearsall protecting to the corner. Able to create space and find Chappie. Chappie to Caruso. Caruso with a shot pass down low. It just bounces over Jones's stick. He found the seam again. Here's Schweitzer firing one that'll sail wide. Jones able to predict that incredibly well and get right to the puck. Schweitzer back for Caruso. Caruso back to the corner. Here's Jones trying to peel off the wall. Caruso keeps it at the line.
Keeps it in. Nice play.
Over to Chappie. Firing one in front. Schweitzer setting a screen as Pearsall. Now in front, Schweitzer trying to center one. He gets it there. Nobody home. Penguins were changing a forward. That forward, the fresh-legged Halliday. Penguins, Brenneman following on. Penguins get all 5 players changed with the puck in the offensive zone. Brenneman for Foster. Foster down the half wall. All the way to the corner where it's taken by Rochester, but there's that F3 filling in high was Brenneman. In front for Halliday! And it's a Halliday season. As he's in front of the net for number 2.
Jeremy, just quick play by Halliday. That puck bounced over to him, and he one-timed it right off the post. Good quick reaction there by young James Halliday. And now it's going to be a 5-1 lead here for the Penguins with 8:11 left in the third.
So a game that was 1-0 after 1 and 1-1 until a minute left in the second has broken open here in favor of the Penguins. Rochester will continue to push back. Again, these teams have played each other 3,500 times in the first 5 years, and I would fully expect them to be pushing for the next 7 minutes and 47 seconds.
Yep, you'd think so.
There's no quit there.
By the way, just an observation, we have some obnoxiously small benches here. You see these kids almost standing in rows, one behind another.
Can you imagine how the older teams play, where they carry four full forward lines? And,
no.
How would they ever play here? You have kids standing in the hallway, waiting to come on. As a shot will come off Stefaniak's blocker from Bolus. The 90s on Dine line on the ice. Pelly will put it to the corner. That faceoff, by the way, came out as Corey's shot went up over the cannoli. He found the netting behind. That's why the faceoff came out of the zone there. Penguins able to take advantage and get it right back into the Rochester end. Off the skate of Flume. Here's Track. Track to the corner for Carlson. He puts on the Ritz as he drives into the middle. But a good breakout pass. Here comes Zollinger up the outside. He'll pull up, looking for the F3. It was Myers. It just taken away there by the back-checking Penguins.
We know Zollinger can fly, but Pelly maintained that speed, maintained that gap perfectly.
Roco at their own line. Banked off the boards. Myers will get it all the way in. Pelly rims it around. Good read there by Zollinger. As Rochester keeps in front of the Penguins bench before Carlson will get control. A feathered pass to Pelly. Winding and firing one down low. He has a pair already with another scoring chances. Bolus from the point. Down for Carlson. Penguins changing defenseman here.
I love it. I love those offensive zone changes. So smart. Chappie now fresh on the ice at the point.
Up for Caruso. Caruso.
Oh, I love the play by Caruso.
Good job not getting that shot blocked. He looked to the net, wasn't there, went down the wall, and the Penguins get back on the cycle.
He did. He lifted the stick like a slap shot, but then thought better of it, and Penguins maintained that offensive zone pressure as a result.
Good stick by Chappie. Penguins changing forwards now as the puck's in the neutral zone. Carlson over to Jones, looking to get the shot off. It's good pressure from behind. This drive by Schweitzer's gobbled up by Stefaniak.
Yeah, nice pressure here by the Penguins. 5:35 left in the third period. You're going to see the Pearsall line with Jones and Schweitzer, Caruso and Chappie on the back end.
Work to the corner, Schweitzer centering one for Jones. It's defended well by Rochester. Down the wall, here's Pearsall. In front, looking for Schweitzer. Picked off by Roco, but kept in by Caruso. Schweitzer battling in the corner. Now Jones. Jones will peel off the wall, winding and firing. He had that short side, just missed. Pearsall battles along the boards. He'll take control as the Penguins just cycling down low. We've seen this, 2-3 shifts in a row here.
Yeah, that's Penguins really getting to their game here.
Schweitzer in front. Now Pearsall back to Chappie at the point. D to D for Caruso. Here he winds and fires one blocked out front. Caruso disrupts. Chappie keeps, does not quite keep at the line.
Nice play. Good job almost keeping that puck in, and we'll see if we can get another full shift here in the Roco zone as the Penguins just looking to bleed that clock down. Up 5-1 here.
We'll let you know. We do not know game times for later, but I'm sure you'll be able to find out from your loved ones. Or you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook. If I remember, I'll get the times up on there as well.
I heard that if we're the 1 seed, Kerry Bros seemed to think we'd be playing at 7:30, which
Central nightcap here.
Yeah, I could do without a 7:30 game, Jeremy.
Yeah, me too. As Roco, Bagley up the far side, defended by Burrows. Now Foster as Burrows left it behind. Here comes Halliday. Halliday to the line. Brenneman, center drive. It'll come off the stick of Golnack, but he stays right with it to disrupt the Roco counterattack. Here's Halliday back on it.
Roco's looking tired. I think the forecheck, the offensive zone pressure here by the Penguins is wearing down the opponent. And I wouldn't be surprised for them to get one more here before it's over.
Golnack and Burrows. Burrows back for Golnack. He'll come off the wall, down low. Give and go. Here's Halliday. In front, poked at by Brenneman. And Stefaniak will get a glove on it and get a whistle.
Yeah, you know what, Jeremy? The play down low behind the offensive zone net, oftentimes made possible by those smart plays at the D. Right there, you see Bros and Foster multiple times. They get the puck at the point. They make those composed plays back down into the zone to the forwards. It's really a 5-person unit down there, and you see that pressure really wearing down Roco here in the third.
Carlson tries to send one in front. It'll be Bolus behind the net. Bolus carries to the half wall. Back to the corner for Carlson. Protects the puck. Comes away with it. Stopping along the wall. Banking it trying to get it deep to Flume. It'll be rejected. Roco's counterattack broken up by Pelly at the point, though.
Carlson crushed there as he had the puck on a string along the boards. You see some frustration now from some of the Roco players.
As they'll counterattack now up the far side. Doak knocked down by Pelly.
Okay.
We play on, so play on kind of in two ways there. As Flume gets control. He'll fire it all the way across. It'll bank off the boards in front of the Rochester bench. Rochester Coalition come into the Penguin zone before being turned back by Track. Here comes Carlson, weaving into the offensive zone. He'll delay and cut in front with speed to get control. Cutting in front of the defender there, carrying all the way around behind the net. He'll switch with the defender at the point. Finding Flume on the outside. Back in front for a... It went right past both Carlson and Bolus's twigs. As Zollinger tries to go around behind Chappie. Chappie will take that away. And back comes Carlson.
Nice shift there. Bolus changing in the offensive zone. You like to see that.
Carlson looking for Flume in the corner. It'll be picked off. The fresh Jones pressures the Rochester counterattack as Myers gets it to Caruso. Caruso and Zollinger. Zollinger coming away with it.
Strong play by Zollinger behind the net.
Mentioned him a few times here for Rochester. As a saucy pass from Chappie goes off the back of Jones, but he'll get control. Weaving in, leaving for a drive by Schweitze. That's gloved and held.
Nice pressure. You know, Trevor Edwards, former coach of this team, always talks about attacking the middle. And you see Jones as he enters the blue line, cuts to the middle, draws the defender, and then able to bump it to the outside to Schweitzer.
Remember to stay tuned after the game for the Commodores' 3 stars. He's got a lot of choices in this one.
Some good ones, yeah.
As Bros controls in center ice. Bros into the middle. Jones in front with his shot stick on puck deflected. Pearsall will peel off the wall and fire a backhander down low.
Now you see Coach Verbeek going to the Brenneman unit here with 1:10 to go in the third, trying to keep these shifts quick as the Penguins are going to have an elimination game here later today, a quarterfinal matchup. Don't know the opponent yet, but looking like it's going to be an after-dinner affair.
Face off in the Rochester end. Remember to follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, or I'm sorry, X, and we'll get you all the information out there as it becomes available. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and you can also find us, here's the big one, CineTV.com, where you can get your Cine TV apparel. CineTV.com. As we are inside of a minute here, Penguins leading